It's like little coronavirus bombs going off.
COVID-19 deaths have spiked to rates not seen since the summer, and that is raising alarms all across the U.S. Deaths are averaging more than 1,000 a day for 7 days now, a jump of 50% from just a month ago. The trend is heading in the wrong direction, experts say, though the number of deaths is not as high as in the spring when the pandemic first hit. More than 177,000 new infections were reported Friday, a new daily record, with new cases staying above 100,000 for 10 straight days, according to a Reuters tally. Hospital beds are filling up fast, and intensive care units are running out of space in many states like Massachusetts. Massachusetts Republican Governor Charlie Baker.
We're announcing today that we're going to reestablish a field hospital with 240 beds.
Patients have more than doubled in 13 states over the past 2 weeks, most of them in the Midwest. Doug Burgum, the Republican governor of North Dakota, announced a statewide mandate on Friday.
Right now, the data demands a higher level of mitigation efforts to reverse these dangerous trends, to slow the spread of the virus, and to avoid the need for any economic shutdowns. The state health officer, with my full support, has issued an order requiring face coverings to be worn in all indoor businesses and public settings.
He's not alone. The dire situation has prompted a growing list of state and local governments to reimpose restrictions they eased during a summertime ebb in COVID-19 outbreaks. Governors in the western states of California, Washington, and Oregon issued a joint advisory against out-of-state travel. And in Oregon,
it's a very dangerous situation.
Governor Kate Brown, a Democrat, is restricting get-togethers effective immediately.
It's about social get-togethers, which are limited to 2 households or a maximum of 6 people.
Californians have been hit particularly hard. Only California and Texas have had a total of more than 1 million COVID-19 infections. Steve Cavan is a resident of Eureka, California.
I have 5 grandchildren, and normally we do get together, either at Thanksgiving or Christmas, but not this year because of the COVID.
In the Northeast, the region hit hardest in the early months of the pandemic. The governors of 6 states planned an emergency meeting this weekend to coordinate responses. With colder temperatures driving people indoors, the situation is expected to get much worse across the country before it gets better. Michael Osterholm is on President-elect Joe Biden's Coronavirus Advisory Board.
We're going to see by far the darkest days of this pandemic between now and next spring when vaccine becomes available. Do not be at all surprised when we hit 200,000 cases a day.
At the current rate of infection, the U.S. is likely to reach that grim milestone rather quickly.